We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long.
All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Paul Skeens. Singy, he's had quite the year.
Boog, I know we look at wins differently now than the way we used to, but 20 wins on the season is still impressive no matter how you want to approach it. I mean, you think about in the past, 20 wins was the ultimate goal for any frontline pitcher. Now it's pretty difficult because of the fact that guys don't stay in the game as long as they used to go through the order 3 or 4 times and be in that position. So I know that we don't value it as much as we did before, but it's also a lack of opportunity, I think, for pitchers to get to that point. This is really impressive what he's done so far.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Skeens was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Tatis waits. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. That one pushed to the left and foul. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. And there's the ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off. On corner for a strike.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Whoa.
Pitch
Nope,
misses,
that's high.
and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Ramirez slings to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Byron Buxton.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year, and man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Bryce Harper in the box with 2 gone.
No ball.
And
1
takes
strike.
a look at a called strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Here's Manny Machado. That misses. Ball 1. Second inning here, no score. To the right side, Harper. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two outs. Fastball is outside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Terang tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. Fouled off left side. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand
that's a ball.
At eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
In there at the knees for a strike. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Cal Raleigh stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. On the ground, and foul ball. A little bit high. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Byron Buxton to bat next. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Skeens back to work. That one inside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, Bruce, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Yainer Diaz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Now 1-1. Now one missed. Top of the third, no score. Just off the outside edge. 3-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Careful.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball, outside.
Just missed. Perdomo launched a homer in his most recent game. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But
runner on the move. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson brings it in. And there's 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. Byron Buxton blasts one out. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
he's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. He'll typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one inside. 1-0.
So he's just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one a little bit high, and a count now 2-0. Castillo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's the automatic. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Bryce Terang, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Ball! It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. on the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
It's Aaron Judge now. First time up, he grounded to third. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. That misses off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The next offering misses, and the count is filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one hooked foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball 1 there.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Tags the runner. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Juan Soto. That is upstairs for ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ripped to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. Ramirez in his 12th season, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One down, base is empty. And
One
now
ball,
1
two
and
strikes.
2. That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Caught looking his first time up. Vladimir
One ball,
Guerrero
no
Jr.
strike.
That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. To third, Henderson. Fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And a strike in there.
That's a ball.
Next
Whoa.
offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
2 and 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez moving under this one. 1 up, 1 down. At the plate, Cal Raleigh. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game. He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Whoa.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 and 2.
That's
Ball.
off the mark. And the count's
2
even
balls,
at 2.
2 strikes.
And
3
there's a
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
No, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Buxton at the plate and takes high there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Manny Machado now. And Manny gets a piece.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab, one away. Now here is Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball down the left field line. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Camilo Doval taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
He swings and fouls one off. Doval, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just
1 ball,
fouling
1 strike.
off one of his pitches.
Action in the pen down there. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Perez warming up as well. Now one miss.
Unless he
2-1.
beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And
3
that's
ball,
down and
1
away.
strike.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. This is Bryce Terang. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. 0-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Skeens back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Harper calls it in, and there's 1 away. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. His righty-lefty splits there. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Making 7 strikeouts for him. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strikes him out for the second time today. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. The All-Stars on top here, 3-0. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Judge waits.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So here is Bryce Harper, an RBI machine this year, right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That's down and in.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one. That hits the dirt. 2-1.
Strike two.
And that just misses.
Okay.
Gunnar Henderson hitting on deck circle. Two down, nobody on.
That's
He goes down looking. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller up and loosening in the pen. Hader also throwing. Next offering is downstairs. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away to the out. One away. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit today.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
This one lifted in the air, left field for Armstrong. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New pitcher now, Brian Abreu. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Abreu, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That one off the mark, 2-0. And that one missing low.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Raleigh in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran appears to be getting loose. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Henderson on at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Byron Buxton. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
No strike.
That misses. 1-0.
Ball.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. A strikeout and a walk. And a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close to second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Mason Miller on to pitch out of the pen here.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Oh, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Action in the pen down there. David Bednar getting loose out there. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Top of the zone for a called strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. The new pitcher in the game, Yohan Duran.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes the strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Terang in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe up and throwing. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swings and chases a low one there.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Witt stands in now, looks at that one inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Witt, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's the ball.
That's the ball. 3-0.
Bryce Harper up next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Harper stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
That
That's
misses
the
the
ball.
zone, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Three outs from a no-hitter. And a foul ball. Can't connect on the third ball, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. The
That's the
shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Way out front for strike
1
two.
ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right
ball,
there. Pretty good
strike.
pitch on the outside corner.
In the air, left field, down the line for Armstrong. Tracks it down for the out. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. One more out to get. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. You're at the top of the ninth.
Right through there for a strike.
And a no-hitter just 1 out away.
Strike 3.
Oh, it's a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.